Good evening and welcome to the Utopian Baseball Universe Report After Dark, which always means it's a flip of the coin whether I'm wearing pants or not. I am. Shorts, if that counts. We got a lot to get to today. Busy day in the universe, Roberto Clemente Day. We're going to start in the East as we always do. The Blue Jays were winners tonight in Philadelphia, 9-1. Roy Halladay returning to the city where he threw no-hitters in the postseason and the regular season in the same season, beating the Phillies tonight, 9-1. Complete game, 5-hitter, 5 strikeouts. Willard Brown with a 3-run triple in this game, his universe-leading 15th triple of the season. Vlad Guerrero Jr. had a 3-run double in the 6th inning. Halladay improves to 12-10. Cliff Lee takes the loss. He's 13-8 for Philadelphia. The Expos were winners tonight at Fenway Park, beating the Red Sox 7-3. Bryn Smith, 7 innings, 6 strikeouts. Luke Voigt, 3 hits and 2 runs scored. Andre Dawson and Delino DeShields, each driving a pair of runs. Smith improves to 11-13 for the Expos. Roger Clemens takes the loss. He's 14-10. Jim Rice hit a 7th homer of the year for the Red Sox. You just saw on Xbox the Mets beat the Nationals tonight, 3-2. Pete Alonso hit a 501-foot homer to put the Mets up in this game. David Wright would add a homer. The Nationals rallied late, scored 2 in the 8th. Patrick Corbin in this game had 8 innings, 12 strikeouts. Bryce Harper had a couple of hits, drove in his 101st run of the year for the Nationals, but the Nats fall a bit short tonight, so the Mets pull within 4 games of the Nationals for a wild card spot with 7 games left. Tomorrow it's Kuzman versus Zimmerman, 1 o'clock local start in D.C. The Yankees beat the Orioles tonight 6-5. Willie Randolph with a walk-off RBI single in the 9th. Joe DiMaggio with his universe-leading 40th double, improving his batting average to .324. He's actually 7th in the league right now. Adam Jones with a pair of solo homers tonight for the Orioles. He's got 16. And Thurman Munson went deep for the Yankees, his 6th. In the North Division tonight, the Tigers beat the Cubs in 11 innings, 5-4. Lance Parrish tied the game in the 7th inning with a solo homer and wins it with a go-ahead RBI single in the 11th. Chet Lemon had 4 hits tonight and an RBI. Sammy Sosa with a 4th inning sac fly ties Hank Greenberg for the most RBIs in a season in the Utopian Baseball Universe. 114 RBIs now for Sosa. On NBC, we celebrated Roberto Clemente Day with White Sox Pirates, but the White Sox were winners today, 6-5. Harold Baines with a 3-run homer off Kent Tekulve in the 9th spoiled it for the Pirates fans. Clemente, for the 2nd straight year, homers on Roberto Clemente Day to a rousing ovation. Hit his homer in the 5th inning today. Now, my notes say he hit his 8th homer, but that is incorrect. We'll get you the correct number here. That's home run number 18 for Clemente. In 11 innings today, the Reds beat the Twins 5-2. Jose Rio, 10 innings, 8 strikeouts, improved to 17-4 on the season, lowered his ERA to 2.61. That's 2nd in the universe behind Bob Gibson. Hilton Smith, by the way, is 3rd, and he goes tomorrow for the Rays against the Astros. Adam Dunn had that 3-run homer in the 11th off LaTroy Hawkins. Hawkins takes his 5th loss of the year. Rob Dibble with his 22nd save. Barry Larkin hit a home run, his 12th. Dunn's homer was his 11th. I'm seeing all sorts of typos. So I'm going to clean these up after the game, or after the show, but I'm seeing a lot of typos here I got to fix here. Give me a second. There we go. And in Milwaukee tonight, for the second straight night, the Brewers beat the Indians 2-1. Brandon Woodruff, complete game, no earned runs allowed, struck out 8. Gorman Thomas and Rob Deere with first inning RBI singles. Woodruff improves to 6-13. The losing pitcher, CC Sabathia, falls to 11-9. In the South Division tonight, the Astros, who pretty much have to sweep the Rays this weekend to stay alive in the South Division, were winners again tonight for the second straight night, 8-3 over Tampa Bay. Roy Oswalt with a complete game 9-hitter, 9 strikeouts. Astros scored 5 runs in the 7th. Jeff Bagwell and Jose Cruz each drove in a pair of runs in that 7th inning. Cruz hit a 2-run homer, his 14th. Oswalt improves to 11-10 for the Astros. The losing pitcher, Tyler Glasnow, is now 17-8 for Tampa Bay. In Florida tonight, the Marlins beat the Rangers 7-5. Gary Sheffield hit a pair of homers. Pete Hill had 2 hits and an RBI, a stolen base. The winning pitcher was Pablo Lopez. He's 5-7. Kevin Millwood, the loser, he's 10-7. Brandon Kinsler with his 3rd save for the Marlins. Earlier today on Xbox, you saw the Braves beat the Royals 7-2. No sound. I was having static coming out of the phone anytime I played anything, and I was able to resolve it. I'm not sure what it is. It's a new phone. That happens from time to time when I do shows. I have to troubleshoot that a little bit more, but we didn't have that issue tonight for the Mets Nationals. Tommy Glavine in this game, 8 innings, 6 strikeouts, hit a 2-run homer. Eddie Matthews hit a towering 3-run homer for the Braves, his 10th. Jorge Soler hit a late homer for the Royals, his 16th. Glavine wins it. He's 8-6 for the Braves. The losing pitcher, Yordano Ventura, now 9-11 for Kansas City. And in Durham tonight, the Cardinals beat the Bulls 9-8. Bulls were down 9-3 after 6 innings. They fought back, fell a little bit short. They are now 2 games behind the Braves in the South with 7 to play. Jack Flaherty, the winner, he's 5-2. Cole Hamels takes the loss. He's 8-7. Bruce Sutter with his universe-leading 28th save. 5 homers in this game. Albert Pujols, Judd Wilson, Enos Slaughter, Dewey Evans, and Josh Gibson all homering in this game. And in the West Division tonight, it was the Angels 5 and the A's 4. Mike Trout had 3 hits and 2 runs scored. Home run Baker with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Shohei Ohtani pitched 5 1/3, gave up 3 runs, qualified for his 8th win of the year. Bob Welch, the loser, is 11-8. And Francisco Rodriguez earns his 20th save of the year for the Angels. On TBS, this one just went final. Buster Posey with a walk-off solo homer in the 10th inning gives the Giants a big win over the Dodgers 4-3. Jeff Kent hit a 2-run single in the first inning. Winning pitcher Brian Wilson 3-1. The losing pitcher Eric Gagne 4-6 for the Dodgers. It was the Mariners all over the Diamondbacks tonight, 13-4. Ken Griffey had 4 hits, including his 32nd homer of the year, drove in 4. Alvin Davis had 2 doubles and 3 runs scored. Alex Rodriguez had 3 hits and 2 runs scored. Mike Moore in this game pitched the last 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, earned his 2nd win of the year, and Robbie Ray takes the loss for the Diamondbacks. He's 3-3. And our final game to report on tonight, the Rockies, still hanging on to postseason aspirations, beating the Padres tonight 11-5. Todd Helton's 3-for-4 game tonight puts him at the top of the batting title race. He's at 340. Wally Joyner fell to 338 tonight. So for the first time in over 2 months, we have a new leader in the batting race. It's Todd Helton. DJ LeMahieu had 4 hits and 3 RBIs tonight. Ray Dandridge added a 2-run triple for San Diego. Homers in this game from Charlie Blackmon, his 17th, and Dave Winfield, his 28th. Mike Hampton, the winner, he's 16-8. Joey Lucchesi takes the loss. He's 10-11. So, with 7 games left in the regular season, Let's take a look at the standings, see who's alive. In the East, the Blue Jays with a 2-game lead on the Nationals, 3-game lead on the Red Sox. Still alive are the Phillies, Mets, and Orioles. The Phillies are 5 back, Mets are 6 back, and the Orioles are 7 back. So what that means for the wild card race, Phillies are just 2 back in the wild card, Mets are 3 back, and Orioles are 7 back. Now, I said in the show that the Mets were 4 back. They're 4 back of the Nationals, but they're only 3 back of the Red Sox because the Nationals have a game lead on the Red Sox. So that division is wide open. 6 teams left. The only team here that has, well, actually, I was going to say nobody in this division has clinched anything yet because the Blue Jays are 5 ahead of the Phillies with 7 left. So no team in the East has clinched anything. In the South Division, same thing. Nobody's clinched yet. Braves have a 2-game lead on the Bulls, 4 up on the Rays, 6 up on the Marlins. So the Marlins only 6 back with 7 left. So technically, nobody's clinched anything in those divisions yet. In the North, we know Cincinnati is in the playoffs. We know Cleveland's in the playoffs. Cincinnati has a 6-game lead on Cleveland with 7 left. Pittsburgh's 10 out. The White Sox and Tigers are 15 back. They're 5 behind Pittsburgh in the wild card. So 2 of the 3 teams are set. Cincinnati and Cleveland are in the postseason. And in the West Division, it looks like San Francisco, with that home run tonight and with San Diego losing, San Francisco has clinched the 3rd postseason spot. They have not clinched the division yet. They lead by 6 over the Angels. They are now 7 up on the Padres, 8 games up on the Dodgers, 9 games up on the A's, 10 up on the Rockies. So the Rockies, although they're in 6th place in the West, they're only 3 back of the wild card right now. So tomorrow morning, Rays and Astros. Now, the significance of this game is if the Rays beat the Astros tomorrow, they actually eliminate 2 teams. They'll eliminate the Astros, who are 6 back with 7 left, and they would eliminate the Cardinals, who are 7 back with 7 left. So Cardinals need to win 7 straight, and they need the Rays to lose 7 straight. So the magic number for the Rays is 1 to eliminate those 2 teams. Now, that does not guarantee that Tampa makes the postseason because Florida is only 2 games back of Tampa Bay right now. So this is what we know heading into tomorrow. Cincinnati's in, Cleveland's in, San Francisco is in. The Giants and the Reds have a chance to clinch their divisions tomorrow, if not guarantee at least a 1-game playoff, because they have 6-game leads with 7 left. So let's take a look at some of the pitching matchups for tomorrow. So in that Blue Jays-Phillies game, we got R.A. Dickey versus Pete Alexander. Expos Red Sox, we got Corbin Burns versus John Lester. Mets and Nationals, as we mentioned on the show, Jerry Koosman versus Jordan Zimmerman. Orioles and Yankees, Scott McGregor versus Andy Pettitte. In the North, we got the Tigers and Cubs. It's going to be Jack Morris versus Kerry Wood. White Sox Pirates, we got Jack McDowell versus Jamison Talion. Reds and Twins, Johnny Vandermeer versus Walter Johnson. And in that Sunday night game tomorrow, Addie Joss versus Wandy Avis. Joss has a chance to become the first 20-game winner in Utopian Baseball Universe history. In the South, again, Hilton Smith versus Wandy Rodriguez. Rangers Marlins, we got Charlie Huff versus Levon Hernandez. Royals and Braves, we got Charlie Leibrandt versus Phil Niekro. And in the Cardinals Bulls game, we have John Tudor versus Gaylord Perry. In the West, Angels and A's, we got Jared Weaver versus Catfish Hunter. Dodgers and Giants, Fernando Valenzuela versus Juan Marichal. In the Mariners Diamondbacks game, we have Chris Bosio versus Ian Kennedy. And Rockies Padres is going to give us John Gray versus Randy Jones. That's all tomorrow, all day games, except for Cleveland and Milwaukee. That's our final Sunday night baseball telecast of the year tomorrow. Addie Joss versus Wandy Avis. And then on Monday, on the Utopian Cafe, we're going to tell you all the programming for the final week of the regular season. Big week coming up. We actually have the Field of Dreams game is Monday between the Brewers and White Sox. We've got multiple doubleheaders coming up on the weekend or in the week coming up. So a lot of great things happening. So we'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for Tampa Bay and Houston. Everyone have a great night. I don't know about you, but I'm going to start crushing some wrestling challenge in about 3, 2, 1. Good night, everybody.